In a dramatic escalation of the legal battle between Nigeria and the Chinese company Zhongshang Fucheng Industrial Investment Limited, the firm has seized yet another Nigerian asset, a Bombardier 6000 jet in Canada. This latest development highlights the increasing complexity and stakes in the ongoing dispute, which has already seen multiple Nigerian assets, including jets and properties, seized across various countries. The recent confiscation of the Bombardier 6000 in Canada adds to a growing list of Nigerian assets targeted by Zhongshang Fucheng. The jet, valued at approximately $57 million, was initially acquired by Dan Etete, a former Nigerian Minister of Petroleum, who has been embroiled in various legal controversies, including the infamous OPL 245 oil field scandal. The jet was one of the assets the Nigerian authorities had previously seized from Etete in 2016. Despite Nigeria's efforts to retain ownership of the aircraft, a ruling by Judge David Collier of the Superior Court of Quebec on March 21, 2024 dismissed the country's legal arguments. The judge rejected Nigeria's claims of sovereign immunity and criticized the government for its delayed response to the legal proceedings, which is attributed to the February to March 2023 general election. With this ruling, Zhongshang Fucheng was granted the right to seize the jet, marking a significant victory for the Chinese company in its broader campaign to enforce an arbitration award against Nigeria. The root of this dispute traced back to a 2007 joint venture between the Ogun State government in Nigeria and the Guangdong province in China, aimed at establishing the Ogun-Guangdong Free Trade Zone. Zhongshang Fucheng became involved in 2010 when it was contracted to develop and manage the Fucheng Industrial Park within the zone. However, by 2016, the Ogun State government terminated its agreement with Fucheng, citing legal entitlement of another Chinese company. This termination sparked a protracted legal battle, leading to an independent arbitral tribunal awarding Zhongshang Fucheng $130.6 million in compensation. Nigeria's refusal to honor this arbitration award prompted Zhongshang Fucheng to initiate legal actions to seize Nigerian assets globally. The company's aggressive enforcement strategy has seen Nigerian assets targeted in at least 8 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, Belgium, Singapore, France, and the British Virgin Islands. Among the assets seized by Zhongshang Fucheng are 3 Nigerian presidential aircraft, a Dassault Falcon 7X, a Boeing 737, and an Airbus A330, all located in France. These seizures were part of a broader effort by the Chinese firm to enforce the tribunal's ruling by targeting high-value Nigerian assets abroad. In addition to the jet, Zhongshang Fucheng has also seized Nigerian properties in Liverpool, England. The properties, which were part of Nigeria's diplomatic and state assets, were taken over by the firm following court orders and are now listed for sale on the global online marketplace eBay. This move has not only caused a stir in diplomatic circles, but has also raised concerns about the vulnerability of Nigeria's assets brought to legal claims by foreign entities. The Nigerian government has responded to these seizures with a mix of legal and diplomatic efforts. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, along with the National Security Advisor, has been spearheading efforts to recover the seized assets. These efforts have included legal challenges in various jurisdictions and diplomatic negotiations aimed at mitigating the impact of the ongoing asset seizures. However, the legal victories for Zhongshang Fucheng in courts across Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States have posed significant challenges to Nigeria's attempts to reclaim its assets. The courts in these countries have consistently rejected Nigerian sovereign immunity claims, paving the way for further seizures of Nigerian assets. The dispute has also strained Nigeria's relations with China, a crucial trading partner. The ongoing legal battle has highlighted the complexities of international investment treaties and the potential risk for countries entering into joint ventures with foreign entities. As Nigeria continues to grapple with the fallout from the dispute, there are growing concerns about the long-term implications for the country's investment climate and its ability to attract foreign investors. The legal battle between Nigeria and Zhongshang Fucheng underscores the broader challenges that can arise in international investment disputes. The case has already had a significant impact on Nigeria-China relations, with potential ripple effects on other bilateral agreements and future investments. For China, the dispute with Nigeria serves as a cautionary tale about the risk involved in large-scale international investment, particularly in politically and legally complex environments. The aggressive enforcement actions taken by Zhongshang Fucheng reflect the company's determination to secure its arbitration award, but they also risk damaging China's broader diplomatic and economic relationships in Africa. For Nigeria, the ongoing asset seizures represent a significant financial and diplomatic challenge. The country faces the difficult task of balancing its legal obligations with the need to protect its national interest and assets. The outcome of this case is likely to set a precedent for how similar disputes are handled in the future, particularly in cases involving sovereign states and foreign corporations. As of August 2024, Zhongshang Fucheng Industrial Investment Limited remains resolute in its efforts to enforce the arbitration award against Nigeria. The company's recent seizure of the Bombardier 6000 jet in Canada is just the latest in a series of aggressive legal actions aimed at recovering the $130.6 million awarded by the arbitral tribunal. With more Nigerian assets potentially at risk of seizure in other jurisdictions, the dispute shows no signs of resolution. The legal and diplomatic challenges facing Nigeria in this case highlight the complexities of international investment disputes and the far-reaching consequences they can have for countries involved. As the situation continues to unfold, the case will likely serve as a critical reference point for future disputes involving sovereign states and foreign investors. If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss our next deep dive into the latest political developments from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.